Absolutely. Yeah, I think that we see there is a consensus about the need and the willingness of cooperation, and we have witnessed a lot of ambition, a memorandum of understandings, and projects. But actually, what we are missing is really implementation. So, what we need is to move from these MOUs into concrete implementation, and for that, we need bankable project. We often listen from investors. Money is not the problem. What is we are missing is bankable project. So cooperation is important, and so from this cooperation, we need to come up with a bankable project. So we like execution by this. So we have to shift some shift in a few issues, and we see so transform ambition into standardization. So we've heard about that also. So we need to standardize regulatory frameworks in order to facilitate to turn these ideas of project into bankable project. We need to put in place clear applicable contract models, and to move from public funding to risk sharing to attractive private capital, because actually there is a massive need of, and we've heard about it, energy demand is going to increase. We need to explore, we need to bring more renewables, more hydrocarbons, and this requires a lot of investment which public funding cannot afford by itself, but we have to attract, and so therefore to de-risk and to work on this cooperation in order to attract private capital. So implementation requires bankable project, and project requires massive investment and therefore investors. What investors need is more vision. It is visibility and replicability, and this is what cooperation should deliver: ambition and conditions of implementation. Execution, not intention, is how the real metric of cooperation. So among the concrete facilitators, we see project acceleration platform, for example, which could be needed. And we expect that from this new European Commission DG dedicated to the Med, there is this new platform which is dedicated to the TMED. So it is specific to a project, but this is a concrete example on which we can build also to enlarge to the other resources, because again we need everything.